Hello and welcome to Holy Week Trivia, the game show that asks the most important questions about the last week of Jesus' life. I'm your host, Ashley Bond Silly Question, and let's welcome back our wonderful contestants, Alex and Patricia! Now, today's trivia will be all about Jesus' time in the Garden of Gethsemane, where he went with his disciples in the hours before his arrest. During these moments, Jesus' soul was very troubled and full of sorrow, so he asked his friends to stay with him as he took some time to pray. Now, for our first question, for 100 points, what are 3 types of flowers you might find in a garden?
Really? This again?
I know. Roses, dahlias, and magnolias.
Wow, great answer, Alex. You get 100 points. Now, Patricia, remember what we said about hitting the buzzer?
Yeah, I do. It's just that these questions are so weird.
The only thing that's weird is not hitting a buzzer during a game show. Now on to round 2. As Jesus was praying and crying out to God in the garden, his disciples started getting tired and falling asleep. Jesus wasn't too happy about this and asked them why they couldn't stay awake for just 1 hour. Now for 200 points, what are 3 snacks that might be served at a sleepover?
This is a great question. I would say to have a great sleepover, you would need chips, popcorn, and candy.
Correct! Those are all excellent snacks to have at a sleepover. 200 points to you. And now you have one more chance to show your trivia skills. Patricia, I'm looking at you.
All right, fine. I'll give it a go this time.
Great. Now, after Jesus continued to pray in the garden, he came back a second time to find his disciples were still sleeping. He woke them up and said, "Why are you still resting? Look, the time has come, and the one who will betray me is here." So 500 points. Name one helpful tip for getting a good night's sleep.
Let's see. Don't stare at screens right before bed. Turn off the lights and wear a sleeping mask.
Nice one! Although I only asked for one answer. It is nice to see you participating at last, though. 500 points to you, which means, Patricia, you win!
What? But she only answered one question. I guess you can't win them all. Good job, Patricia.
Thanks, Alex. But can I just say that the point of the story about Jesus in the garden isn't really about garden flowers or napping, although it was kind of funny the disciples couldn't stay awake. But the point of the story is that Jesus was going through a really rough time. Knowing that he was soon going to be arrested and taken to the cross, he was just like you and me, a human who got scared sometimes, and even prayed to God to take away his troubles. But at the end of the day, Jesus said that whatever God's will was, he would do it, even though he was afraid. Maybe there are things that you're scared of too, but whatever it is, we can bring it to God in prayer, just like Jesus did, and God can bring us peace in our hearts.
Ooh, I really like that. What a great lesson to learn. I never thought of Jesus being just like us and getting scared sometimes.
Yes, that is a very meaningful lesson, Patricia, and thank you for actually playing the game this time. Well, folks, that's it for today. We'll see you again next time on Holy Week Trivia.